All right, on today's show, I welcome on a very special guest. He is DJ Gomes. He's a junior guard for St. Ray's boys basketball team. He also plays for the football team where he plays wide receiver and defensive end. DJ, how you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm doing well, man. Very happy to have you on the show. How is the basketball season going so far?
My basketball season's going pretty good so far. We're 4-0, which is pretty good. We haven't won that much games in like 3 years, which is good for St. Ray's right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. You guys had kind of turning the program around a little bit and being undefeated already it's great for you guys.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Yeah, and then the past couple games, you guys had a close win over Pilgrim, and then in North Providence, you won by 9. What was that like to playing those in that close game against Pilgrim, and then also to beat North Providence?
It felt good to beat North Providence and Pilgrim, but Pilgrim is a really good team. But we had kids step up and play better, which was good for the team, especially a guard named Nayo. I don't know if you heard about him. He had 28 points that game, which was pretty good for us. Helped
That's
us
awesome.
win. Yeah, it felt good to beat those teams. And we're on to Barrington tomorrow, and we're trying to beat them too.
Nice, nice. I mean, what will it be like the Barringtons in I believe Division One? What's it like to go against play Barrington, and what are you looking forward to that game?
I just take it like any other game. Don't matter what division it is, Division Two, Division One. Just take it like any other game. You know,
That's great.
but
That's great. That's awesome. And then what? How about yourself? How was the Donaldson Lynch tournament? And between all the Pawtucket teams, how was that tournament like?
it was pretty fun to be in the tournament. Got to experience. This is my first time being in a tournament. And it was my first varsity game too. Never played varsity before, which was pretty good.
Wow. How was so? You never played varsity before, and that was your first tournament. So what was the feeling like to be a part of that tournament, which is all the Pawtucket teams? And then what was that atmosphere like?
The atmosphere was great. There was many fans, and it just felt mad good to play on the tournament, especially varsity, my first game. And I played pretty good too that tournament, so it felt good.
And then what was it like too to get that dunk that was all over
Uh,
the internet and the news? So what was that like?
it felt good. It felt good. I've never really like dunked on someone like that. It just happened, but it felt pretty good to for that to happen.
That's cool. Did you do you have like the picture of that you're gonna put on a t-shirt or anything?
Yeah, I do. My mom said she's gonna frame the picture soon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gotta get that picture framed and put it in my room.
That's so cool. That's so cool that your mom is getting that for you and getting it framed. That's really cool. And then you said you played this is your first time playing varsity. What's been the adjustment of playing varsity, and how's it feel to be at that level?
It feels mad different because I've never really played JV too. I just went from freshman to varsity, straight varsity.
Wow.
So it's really different than freshman. Like the intensity, the defense, everything is just different. Everything moves like faster.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot a bigger, like a lot faster facing other opponents too. So making those adjustments. But how do you
Yeah.
feel like you've been able to settle into it?
I feel like I've doing pretty good so far, but I can do better. I can always do better, but I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far.
That's great. And then for yourself too, to be able to play at the varsity level, what did you do during the off season to get yourself to that level?
Off season, I just worked hard every day. Like I took many shots, I practiced, but I was out for like a couple of months because of an injury. But I still like try to work on my game, like watching other players play, watch film, do all of that.
Nice. And did you play in any summer leagues?
Summer league, no, I was out for the whole summer.
Oh,
I
geez.
played one summer. Played for Smitty, but that was about it. But I was out for like the whole summer for an injury from AAU.
Oh, what happened? What was the injury?
It was a torn ligament.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. Well, and what was the recovery like that to get back from that?
I feel like I came back stronger, but at the time I wasn't really playing basketball a lot. But then I felt like once the injury was done, I feel like I came back stronger and
That's
better.
that's that's crazy. It says, I mean, it's good for you to be able at the varsity level to like recover from a ligament. Like, how hard did you work to like recover from that injury?
I worked pretty hard. I had to go to physical therapy like 3 times a week. I had to do a lot.
Wow. And then what was the torn ligament in? Like,
Like the ankle.
oh,
Yeah, it was my right ankle.
and you could still jump like that?
Yeah, I can still kind of. Yeah, I still got it.
Do you feel like your bounce got better after the injury, or do you think
Um, I think I used to jump higher before, but I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it.
yeah,
But I feel like I can jump higher before.
it was great. I mean, that dunk was crazy, but it's also wow that you could still be able to dunk the basketball after having a torn ligament in your ankle. That's really tough. Who were you playing AAU with?
I played for the Magics, Rhode Island Magics,
Oh,
at the time.
nice.
Yes.
Who's your coach there?
Coach Valenzuela, Kyle
Nice.
Valenzuela.
What's like when you played with the Magic, what's some of the things that you learned and got out of playing with them?
I learned that I learned many things. Like my coach would teach me many moves and stuff like that. Help me on the defensive side because before I just played defense with my hands and never moved my feet. And coach just helped me with many stuff too.
That's
And he gave
great.
me more confidence too to play, to put down the ball and dribble it, give me more confidence.
That's great. And how does that confidence now translate over to the varsity level?
Now, like during the varsity games, I'm never really scared. I just play my game. I'm never scared. Before I used to play scared, but now I'm just confident.
I love it. That's awesome. I love it. It's great. It's great because you're having a great season. You're doing really well, and it's cool to see everything you've been able to do, especially to be at the varsity level now. Moving up from freshman to varsity level is so cool. That's awesome for you. That's great. And then you also play football. So what's how was the football season for you guys?
The football season, beginning, it was pretty good. We won every game, but then we came short to classical. But I feel like we had a great football season, and next year we're just hoping to get better.
That's great. And what's it like to be a two-sport athlete?
It's complicated, you know, like practices all the time. It's complicated, but you still got to find a way to make it work.
Yeah, definitely. And how does it and like how do you feel like the two sports are like interlocked with each other?
Football makes me more athletic, and it helps me in basketball. Like it just gives you that dog mentality to play defense, to be everywhere. It just gives you better footwork and everything for basketball.
It's true. It's very true. It's like it's crazy how much of like they another sport can help you in a different sport with like either with vision or footwork or anything like that. I know for like when I played soccer, it helped me out with basketball with my footwork and my vision. So
Yeah, that's what it does for football, and it gives you like makes you more athletic. Like if you compare a basketball player to a football player, you just know that football players like they're everywhere. They're more athletic. Good
yeah.
on defense.
Oh yeah, definitely. And what's it too? Because it makes you a little bit stronger too, like being like a football player, right? That helps out.
It does. It help out a lot.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
awesome.
Every day helps you out.
That's great. And do you have a game that you're looking forward to this season?
The season, I'm looking forward for the Shea game. I have a lot of friends that play for them, and I'm just looking forward for that game because I'm really trying to win that game.
That's what's it like? I mean, what's it like to be a part of like like you know the Pawtucket rivalry, like with all the teams of Shea, Tolman, and Central Falls, and you guys. What's it like too to be like to like have friends on those teams and play against them?
You know, it feels good to have friends on the team because this is like it makes you want to win the game more when you have like people that you know on the other team. It makes you want to win the game more.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And I just had Malik on from Shea, so what's that?
Yeah, that's my friend right there, Malik.
Yeah, he's a good player. I mean, that'd be fun. That'd be cool. I'll have to try to catch that game. When is that game?
The game is I think January 6th.
January 6th
Yeah, January 6th.
at St. Ray's or at
At St. Mary's.
all right. All right. I'll try to get up there for that one. That would be cool to catch that. Catch that one. DJ, I want to just ask some questions too that are just outside of basketball and just for the listeners get to know you as well too.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite food?
Favorite food? I'm not really a picky eater. I just eat whatever, you know. I don't really have favorite food.
That's good. I mean that makes it a lot easier for whatever to choose what for dinner.
Yeah, I just eat. I basically eat everything.
That's really good. That's a good thing. That's awesome. Do you have a favorite NBA team?
Yeah, Lakers. I
What
have
do
a
you
favorite Lakers. I really like LeBron James. He's my favorite player.
what do you think about the Lakers this year?
They're not playing so well this year. They're not playing so well. But I mean, we just gotta see next year. But right now, it's not looking too good for the Lakers.
It's tough. I feel bad. It's tough all around the NBA with all the COVID that's going on and stuff like
Yeah,
that. They said there's like over 100 players or something in like in the in the protocol.
yeah, I know. COVID's it's pretty bad right now.
Yeah, it stinks, but it is what it is. But hopefully the Lakers can bounce back. I'm rooting for a Lakers Celtics final.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it'd be really cool. And then do you have a favorite type of basketball shoe you like to wear?
I have a favorite basketball. Kobe's. Kobe's are my favorite. Like I wear them for the game. Like they feel amazing.
That's,
Kobe's are either Kobe's or Kyrie's. I like Kyrie's too.
why Kobe's and why Kyrie's? Are they comfortable or
Kobe's are just so comfortable. Like it feels like you're playing with like socks on. Like it feels like you have nothing on.
oh
It's just
really?
so comfortable. It's not heavy. It's not nothing. It just feels amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. I might have to switch my shoe then.
Yeah.
uh, and then do you have a pregame ritual or superstition?
Um, nah, not really. I don't. I just go out there and play.
That's good. That's really good. And then what about favorite music?
My favorite music, rap music. My favorite singer, rapper is NBA YoungBoy.
Oh,
I listen to
everyone's
him before the games.
what's
That's all.
that?
I said I listen to him before the games.
Do you?
Yeah.
Everyone says NBA YoungBoy on my show. I think if I took like a poll, I think it would be NBA YoungBoy would be like everyone's favorite. I have to like listen to him. I keep telling myself I need to like listen to him so I can actually know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, you should. He's a good rapper.
Yeah, I'll check him out. And then what is your favorite thing to do outside of basketball?
My favorite thing to do outside of basketball, I like to watch anime a lot. I'm really an anime guy.
Do you?
Yeah, I love watching it.
What's your
And
favorite one?
my favorite anime right now is probably Attack on Titans. That's probably my favorite one right now.
That's a good show. I've watched that before. It's really good.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, it's crazy. The storyline's very good on it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Cool. That's awesome. Well, DJ, that's all the questions I had for you. Do you have any questions, comments, or anything for me?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, DJ, this is a lot of fun. I'll have to get you back on the show for sure. Have some stuff coming up down the line, and it'd be great to have you on the show down the line.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem.